Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and past guest. She left already.
Right.
Today, I'm going to be speaking to you about the power of belief, something very close to my own heart. And I want to start by presenting you all a question. If someone asked you all right now, to what do you owe your success? What would you say? Would it be that you were Superwoman or Superman and you can do all things? Did you have wonderful parents that guided you along the way and always told you that you were great? Was it in your stars? Was it in your astrology? Are you from a great lineage like Simba? And you had your father or whoever it was to guide you along the way and tell you? Or is it just because you worked hard and you got your degrees and so forth? Hard work, focus, perseverance, all of those things, I'm sure, really are reasons as to why you have gotten where you want to be. However, today I'm going to encourage you to dig a little bit deeper into why we've gotten to where we are. And I'm going to speak about what belief is to me, how belief can impact us, and how we can use it to move forward in our lives. There is no man living that cannot do more than he thinks he can. A powerful quote. So just how powerful is belief? As I mentioned before, all of the things that we saw in the pictures, they definitely are reasons that have gotten us to where we are, right? But just what is this belief thing? Being a person of faith, I base belief upon the definition of faith that I've grown up with. That faith is the substance of all things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. Can we see belief? No. But we believe it, right? It's crazy. So there have been many studies about belief and how it impacts our life and if have people gotten to places that they say they've gotten to. And one of the biggest things of belief does fall upon or fall in the category of our faith or whatever we believe in. So I'm not sure if you all are familiar, but there is a pretty well-known pastor by the name of Pastor Joel Osteen. I left my book in the back there, but he has written numerous #1 top-selling books. And one of the things that resonates with people about Joel Osteen is that he's always so positive. He uses scripture as his basis, but he's always so positive. And so you see here I have different quotes from things that he has said. It may look impossible, but God can do the impossible. Just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean God is not working. And you can replace the word God with whatever you so choose, right? Because a lot of us believe it in the universe, and what we put out is what we get in. Is that not what he's ultimately getting at? So one of my favorite, and it's funny because I had to share this with my husband today. He was having a moment at work and he IM'd me. And I told him, and I typed this out to him. And it just said, I declare God's incredible blessings over my life. I told him over your life. I will see an explosion of God's goodness and sudden widespread increase. I will experience the surpassing greatness of God's favor. It will elevate me to a higher level than I have ever dreamed of. Explosive blessings are coming my way. This is my declaration. To me, this is the epitome of belief. It's speaking something into existence. And that is what Joel Osteen is known for. To speak and maybe go with our theme of musicals, some people get their motivation and their belief from music. There are tons. When I did my research on tunes and music that encourage people, the list was so long. I could only pick out about 6. Bon Jovi's It's My Life, and the famous line, it's now or never. We all have heard I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly. Jordan Sparks has a song, You Gotta Want It. You have to believe in yourself. Again, back to the Lion King, The Circle of Life. There were numerous references to this particular song and how it motivates people. Heal the World, that's what friends are for. And I didn't put on here just love songs, right? That love song that tells us we can get through this relationship hurdle. I can make it. he's really good for me after all, or no, I need to dump him. And then, of course, there are quotes. To believe or not to believe. It can really be that simple. Having someone to give you that push with their words, through their touch, and or the belief in yourself that cries from within, encouraging you to just go above and beyond. You are special. You are capable. You will go far. We've heard those things maybe from our managers or from other friends, and doesn't it just give you that boost like, maybe they're right. Well, they obviously see something. I should believe it too and go forward. So sometimes it's these simple words, and studies have shown that can be all the slingshot or the catapult that we need in our lives. But what we know is that life presents challenges. Things happen. I think about myself, and if I take you back to my beginning, there's days where I don't know that I thought I would be where I am today or have accomplished the things that I've accomplished today. I started out as a 4-year-old, losing my mom, losing my dad, being raised by a grandmother, having no contact with siblings. The story could go on and on. There was nothing preceding what I knew that necessarily told me that you're going to be great. Some people have parents as doctors and all these things, so it may be undue pressure where they say, well, okay, I know what it's like to be successful. I know I can be successful because my parents were successful. And that's not always the case, and it wasn't my case. However, what's put in front of you is not always true, right? And if we take off the M, we see that all things are possible. Growing up, my grandmother told me, A is for awesome. Name starts with an A. I also could not bring home anything other than A's, but rather than seeing it as pressure, I saw it as motivation. She told me, Atta'ya, be confident, not conceited. You can do anything you put your mind to. And I promise you guys, I say that in all my interviews. When they ask that question, so why should we hire you? I say, because I'm awesome. So I want to leave you with 3 quick things. Be your own cheerleader. Surround yourself with like persons who also share the same beliefs and positive attitudes. And declare, excuse my typo, what you desire over your life. Think big, because what precedes you does not define your destiny. Now go and believe. Thank you.